What are the general image of South Korea?
The skincare, I think, and the K-pop.
Have you watched some Korean dramas too?
Yes, I watch, and my boyfriend likes too. My boyfriend is Chinese, and he likes True Beauty and sitcoms, so many K-dramas.
Korean culture is popular in Spain.
Yes, of course. The food is too famous in Spain. In Spain is famous tteokbokki. I don't know the names, but I know more food.
But those foods are quite spicy.
Yes, I don't like spicy, but and I try tteokbokki.
Are there more other than food and K-pop?
Skincare. Skincare is too famous here. I think it's the most famous thing in Korea.
If you have a chance, you'd like to visit Korea?
Yes, of course. I like so many places in Korea. I want to try food and there's so many skincare.
What are the general image of South Korea?
I've been in Korea a few years ago. I really loved it. I think that Korea is Seoul. And then I went also to the south. Nice people. I like the food, the typical Korean food. We were eating something, some vegetables. We were cooking it on our table. I don't remember actually very well.
Something like Korean barbecue?
Yes, also. Yeah, the meat was very good. This book called The Vegetarian. I don't remember the name of the writer, but I think she's the most famous writer of Korea.
The author's name is Han Gang.
Okay.
How did you get to know the book?
My friend, she's writes books and she's an important teacher of the University of Chicago. She told me she recommended me this book. The book was great. It was great. I recommend to go to Seoul because I loved Seoul.
What are the general image of South Korea?
Oh, well, I haven't been there, but I only know like K-pop idols.
But you're not a fan of K-pop.
No, your country seems really futuristic, like nothing I've seen here in Europe at least. On TikTok, or just images on the internet. Well, everyone kind of just admires you. Like I haven't seen any bad opinions about Korea, honestly.
What are the general image of South Korea?
Seoul, that's what I think about food. That got separated from North Korea.
You usually heard about North Korea.
Yeah, sometimes because in geopolitics.
Do you know any Korean soccer player?
Korean soccer player. The one that played for Manchester United.
Ji Park?
Yeah, because I watched Manchester United playing. That's why I know him, and he also played for Dutch competition. Yeah.
Eindhoven?
Yeah, Eindhoven. Yeah.
How do you evaluate him as a football player?
I think he was quite good. He's not playing anymore, I guess. He's already 40 or something.
Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
Well, I know about the food. I watch a lot of YouTube channels that maybe do like Korean recipes. And there's an Italian YouTuber who has been a couple of times to Korea and he has visited also the border. Really interesting, the division into the two countries and the history of it. I know a little bit about cinema. A Korean movie that I really enjoyed was Parasite, which got a lot of recognition worldwide. To watch more movies from his director.
If you have a chance, you'd like to travel to Korea?
Yeah, I would love to. First, like a cultural shock, because I've never been to Asia. I would like to dive into like the more traditional kind of life.
Korean horror movies, they have a really nice cinema.
What was the most impressive one to you?
Forgotten, I also saw Forgotten. Parasite was really, really good. I saw another part of Korea that I didn't know about. The division between classes, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know there were so many rich people in Korea also.
There are also poor people in Korea.
Yes, but I didn't know they were that rich and that poor. So that was interesting. I also didn't know much about Korean humor. They're really funny. From a Latin perspective, really saw Korea cinema on that opportunity.
Do you know any Korean celebrity?
BTS and the ones from... I know, I also like this guy, he's really handsome. Crash Landing Onto You.
food is some of my favorite food. I love kimchi. I went to university in Hawaii, and so there's like a pretty big Korean community, and it's some of my favorite food in the world.
Kimchi is really good.
Yeah, I love kimchi. It's good for you too. I haven't gotten into the music at all, but I know that it's really popular. Heard great things about the skincare as well.
What do you usually hear on the news?
I am pretty out of touch with the news. I've been traveling for like 8 months.
Have you been to Korea?
No. On the list for sure, I'd love to go. Really nice place.
I know BTS and Blackpink. It's different their style, their personal style. I mean, their clothes, their makeup, it's different from here.
Many people in Korea heard that K-pop or K-drama is famous in Europe too. So do you agree with that?
Yes, I would say that it's famous. And every day is more famous, I think. I imagine the cities like cleaner than here. Here, not very polite. I think people is a little bit rude here.
Have you had any rude experience?
Yes, sometimes when I go to shop something, food, clothes or whatever, people that is selling the product is rude to me.
What I know about South Korea is they're very kind people, and I know great food, maybe different architecture than it is here in Europe, good transportation.
Why the transportation?
Because I know they have like really fast trains, and the metro is good, I believe. Seen on social media, the 4B movement has taken a rise now, the feminist movement.
Heard about it.
Yeah.
What do they say?
So the women there, they don't want to date men, they don't want to have children, and they don't want to get married with the men in South Korea, because I think that they believe that they're not treated equally yet, and they want better laws or something like this for women.
Then you're also aware that birth rate in Korea is pretty low.
Pretty low, yeah, but in Europe, I mean, in most countries the birth rate has dropped, not only in South Korea.
It's pretty serious problem in Korea right now.
Yeah, I heard about it.
How about in your country?
I think it's in decline as well. Again, the government is trying to implement some laws and stuff to make, I don't know, people have kids.
South Korea for me is like, North Korea maybe is the more associated left politics or communistic politics, and South Korea is more similar to Occidental world, United States politics, and maybe North Korea is more like Russian politics.
So that's what you really hear on the news about Korea?
Yes, that's what we hear.
Have you experienced some Korean cultures?
I don't follow like K-pop and all these things, but I know there's a lot of people following this kind of serials of Netflix and all these things, that there's a lot of Korean serials that are famous here also.
We can say that Korean culture are more influential than before?
Yes, for sure. For sure. In K-pop and Netflix serials and all these things, yes.
Before 10 years, you knew nothing about Korean culture?
No.
Very organized and in order. I'm working as a cabin crew, a lot of nationalities, not many from Korea. They were very shy. I don't know if that's because they're from that part of the world. They're very shy and kind.
How shy do you think?
At first, pretty shy.
Like they don't talk to? Or?
They don't talk too much, but even after, they don't stand out.
Then do you know any Korean culture?
No, to be honest. I know people are watching K-pop, but no, I don't.
So my roommate in Germany, she really likes the country. She learns Korean, so that's why she tells me a lot about the Korean cuisine and the traditions and stuff. She's been to Korea twice within the last 15 months because she really liked everything about it. I think it started because of K-pop, to be honest, and then she started to getting into learning more about the country. I don't know a lot about it, but that's the only connection point I have.
What do you know about South Korea?
South Korea, well, I know it's amazing people there. So one of my friends, best friend, is from Korea. She's the best person that I know ever.
Have you experienced some Korean culture?
So the food, with rice, black beans, something like that. And what's amazing? When I was a kid, I listened to Super Junior, where is from Korea, right? Or
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And recommend me.
One of the most famous on Parasite.
Okay, it's new one or?
It's gonna be really new to you if you watch it.
Okay.
If you have a chance, you'd like to trip to Korea?
Yeah, for sure. Beautiful country, I think, and the people are so friendly, and I'm so curious about the culture.